Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, they've got Sarr. Cullum is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Well, we got just a few games, Tim, in the books. Is it too early to come to major conclusions with what we've seen so far?
Well, Kevin, I know off of these early results, we want to go ahead and jump to later in the year. And that's the nature of the job. People want to know, and they want us to evaluate and predict, but an awful lot is going to change in this league for all of these teams over the next several months.
Can't wait to watch it.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Sarr. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. To the left wing. Clock at 4. Here's Suggs. Kept alive. Carter. The shot from the low post is good.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Here's Sarr. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure. Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. McCollum against Suggs. This one for 3. McCollum no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. Pass to Suggs. Outside, Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Banchero. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Carrington. 6-point game. Sarr in the post. Carter on him. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Free throw good, Sarr. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
That one misses. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Here's Carter. Nails the baby hook. Carter's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high-percentage looks.
The free throw's off from McCollum. Jim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Now, Carrington, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Pass to McCollum. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Now, here's Suggs. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And you throw in a huge night defensively. He was intimidating, blocking shot after shot.
Now, here's Banchero. Banchero, a screen on McCollum. And it's Suggs missing. Wizards trailed by 3. Pass to Champagny. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. And McCollum throws it down hard.
Wow, that is some kind of concentration by McCollum. He took that hit and was still able to convert.
You know, Jim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade. And I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
And it's tied up with that one. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Washington on D. Banchero dishes to Carter. The emphatic rejection.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando, trailing by 2. Suggs with a screen for Wagner. Trying to get something going. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
We didn't used to see a lot of 6'10 guys shooting threes. Easily a big part of Wagner's repertoire.
Here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 7 points for Alex Sarr.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so here's Orlando. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now here's Bane. Scoreless thus far. Lock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Middleton. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. With his first shot attempt, again the Wizards score.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
And here's Wagner. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And a wide open look for Bane. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McCollum with the ball. He has 5. Pass to Middleton. Carrington in the corner. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Carrington's got 5 points so far.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
That shot wide open. Bane's got a couple of threes now in the first for Orlando.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Carrington. Wagner against Middleton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Your Wizards youth dancing to the floor.
So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, Bane takes a 3. Here's Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to McCollum. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. Shot clock at 2, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Like the pass to Bitadze. Carter kicks to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bane for 3. The offensive rebound. Carter finds Black. And here's Banchero. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Black. Some last season stats for him. Was in at about 9 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
George is checked in for Washington. Corey Kispert comes in for Carlton Carrington. Pass to George. Here's Sarr. The rebound by Batadze.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
A nice shot by Black.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Kevin?
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Screen by Batadze. Bane passes to Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Middleton. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Song. McCollum outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Black. Here's Carter. And it's Orlando with another.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Orlando trailing here. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Song. Cam Whitmore comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Johnson in for McCullough. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Here's De Silva, defended by Kispert. Here's Black. And Wagner has it in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Over Whitmore. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
There's a minute left in the first. Now, Wagner, he has 5. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Here's Whitmore. Kicks it out to Johnson for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Black. Back to Wagner. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Washington trailing. Now here's Johnson. Last time, 14 points for him. George sets a screen for Johnson. Shoots over Isaac, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Johnson is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. That's good from Bagley. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Now, here's Wagner. Isaac outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. Isaac with the steal. Wagner looking it over. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Whitmore. An easy 2 points on the layup. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Black with it. Wagner outside. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. Isaac kicks to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to De Silva. Over Bagley. Rejected by Bagley.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Oklahoma City. On the wing, Johnson. Down low. And Suggs throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Whitmore. Bagley with a screen on Suggs. And it's Whitmore missing. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wagner outside. Isaac a screen on Johnson. Stolen by Kispert. Johnson against Isaac. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Wizards, Champagne's checked in, and Carlton Carrington subbed in for Cam Whitmore.
Wizards dancer.
Isaac against George. Back to Kispert. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And let's check out some stats for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by Orlando. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And again, Washington no good. Suggs kicks to Black. Back to Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bitadze lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bitadze's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. Pass to Carrington. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The tray. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Bitadze setting a screen for Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. Shot clock at 6. Here's Suggs. From the corner. Again, the Magic score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's McCollum. Here's Carrington. McCollum deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Black in the corner. George with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Champagnie. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And here's Wagner. He's got 11. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Wagner. From the arc. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Bitadze. Bitadze's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Checked in for Keyshawn George. The Magic also changing it up. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. And it's Bane in for Black. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Carrington. Back to McCollum. Here's Champagnie. 3-pointer. The Wizards with another miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. And that one misses. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Good on the second free throw. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
And the offense has just flowed through McCollum all night, whether that's finding people or repeatedly attacking like he does right there.
Now, here's Suggs. Outside, Bane. Pass to Bitadze. 5 on the clock to the left side wing. Out of hand on it, and they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Franz Wagner. Wizards trail by 6. McCollum up top. He's covered by Suggs. Got that one up quick. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Bane finds Black. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bane. Banchero left side. Another miss by Orlando.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Cullen passes to Middleton. Here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Magic have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Here's Banchero for 3, and Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Yeah, you know, it simply comes down to effort. They were out-willed, and that just can't happen.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Here's Champagnie. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
The Magic have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Suggs. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Carrington bounce pass. McCollum against Suggs. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Carrington missing. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Bane kicks to Black. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Carrington. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Anthony Black.
Orlando substitution. Wendell Carter Jr. Franz Wagner.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Banchero. 20 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Wizards have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum dishes to Middleton. Here's Champagny. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Banchero inside. Count it, good. Banchero's got 6 points.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Washington trailing. McCollum outside. Pass to Song. Here's Carrington. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They've been more turnover prone here tonight. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Bane. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagny. The Wizards working the ball around now. McCollum against Suggs. And the shot goes down. 17 points in the game.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside. There's a minute left to play in the first half.
Outside, Bane. Suggs with a screen for Bane. Now Wagner. Driving inside.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Wizards trail by 4. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Saw the pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
McCollum is just so crafty. What a handful for a defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Throw good, McCollum.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. They're a valuable piece for this team.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And one of the things about C.J. McCollum, it's not just about his numbers. It's also about how good of a teammate he is. It's really a great example for younger players.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
McCollum right side. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Orlando Magic.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Taking a look here at Orlando. They're in a free fall, sliding down these rankings. But the good news is time is still on their side.
Yep, plenty of games left for them to turn things around. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Wizards trail by 5. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. Here's Sarr. Pass to Champagny. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Wagner has it in the corner. McCollum outside. Back to Middleton. Here's Sarr. Middleton, a screen on Carter. The three from McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Wizards. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Carter against Sarr. And then Carter with the jam.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Pass to Carrington. Back to McCollum. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Banchero. Sarr with a screen on Suggs. 5 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 23.
Oh, that's what you love about C.J. McCollum. He is so good at finding a way to get to his spots.
The Magic with the lead. Outside, Suggs. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Suggs has got 9.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
See some numbers from Chris Middleton. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
So it's the Wizards now. It's a 5-point game. McCollum outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's one of the many things McCollum does to help your offense. He is so adept at drawing fouls, and if you send him to the line, it's almost automatic.
The Wizards have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Free throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them. Orlando leading by 3. Outside, Bane. Pass to Banchero. And the Magic another three.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. That's 12 points for Alex Sarr. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Carter with the screen. Inside. To the paint. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 11 points.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's McCollum. 25 points in the game. Pass to Carrington. Suggs against McCollum. Puts the move on, and McCollum with the slam.
Well, that one caught him by surprise. C.J. McCollum taking flight.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. From past the arc, and Sarr pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Now, here's Wagner, defended by Carrington. Banchero kicks to Carter. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Banchero. The 3. And it's Carter missing. Wizards trailed by 4. Middleton outside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bane. Banchero left side. Outside, Bane. Pass to Banchero. The rebound by Carrington. Carrington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Right wing. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Middleton. And here's McCollum beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McCollum against Wagner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
That's right. Get your Wizards squad. Easy battle. Welcome to the floor. Your Wizards squad.
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Cullen passes to Middleton. Here's Sarr, defended by Carter. Back to Middleton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Magic leading by 6. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast, I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through that.
Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Wagner outside. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Sarr finds Carrington. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Wagner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Bane. Banchero with the screen. Bane against Middleton. Here's Banchero. Count the basket. And that's 13 points for Paolo Banchero.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sarr in the high post. Pass to Carrington. Shoots over Black. Carter pulls it in. Magic leading by 8. Wagner kicks to Carter. Black the pass to Wagner. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Wizards have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Sarr in the high post. "16 feet away." And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Down low. And stolen by Sarr. Driving the lane. And that one, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wagner add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Kispert. Now Middleton. He's got 8. Sarr with it. Over Carter. Sarr's shot is off. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
So smooth off the bounce. Wagner makes it look easy.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Kispert. Middleton outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Sarr throws it down.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Black kicks to Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
He misses the free throw. The Magic making a switch here. Vitadze's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 11. Pass to George. Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Banchero.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How he did last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. You know, year 1, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Well, he's definitely got the right mindset, and that sophomore leap is a real thing.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
McCollum's checked in for Chris Middleton. That one is no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Count that bucket. Vitadze's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
1:44 left in the third. McCollum outside. Outside, George. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Wagner heading to the hoop. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Here's McCollum. 27 points for him. To the middle, looking for George. He gets it there. And there it is for him. George has got his first bucket of the night.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Wagner passes to Isaac. Rebounded by the Wizards.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
McCollum outside. Johnson kicks to Bagley. McCollum with the bounce pass. And finished off by Bagley.
Good decision-making that time by McCollum. He took advantage when that pick and roll opened up.
Orlando leading by 10. 36 seconds left to play here in the third.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the first one at the line is good. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. Both shots good from the stripe. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson the pass to Bagley. It's McCollum with the drive. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Here's Wagner, who's got 23. Launches it. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Marvin Bagley is up there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Johnson. Then there's McCollum. And it's Kispert in its small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Wizards trail by 12. Johnson dishes to Bagley. Pass to Kispert. And here is Johnson, guarded by Bane. Clock at 4. George sets a screen for Johnson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. And they pick up 2. Isaac's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block.
feels like no one can stop it.
Washington's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Suggs against McCollum. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Bagley, the baseline jumper goes down.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Suggs kicks to Bane. The three. They grab their own miss. And Batazzi throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Washington with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Outside, George. High post, Johnson. 6 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kispert, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bane against Johnson. Bane passes to Black. Now Suggs. Nifty move. And Suggs throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Johnson after the Magic pick up 2. McCollum outside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Sars checked in for Marvin Bagley.
Number 20, Alexander Sars.
The Magic leading by 16. Suggs looking around. Batazzi the pass to Bane. Batazzi is screen on Johnson. Bane finds Batazzi.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Goga Batazzi. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Carter, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And the second free throw, good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Wizards trail by 17. McCollum outside. Outside, George. And Johnson now top of the key. Inside. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First
one on Kispert.
Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
And the basket by Johnson.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he could become a serious mid-range threat.
Here's Black. The kick out to Bane. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 17. Here's Sarr. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Suggs. Now Bitadze. Covered by Sarr. And that one drops. And the Magic lead by 17.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
McCollum dishes to Johnson. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from the wing. Johnson against Bane. And the basket by Johnson.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
Now, here's Suggs. Out to Carter. Pass to Suggs. Bane looking around. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Saw the pass to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Sarr. Shoots a fader. And Bane pulls it down. Pass to Black. Now, here's Suggs. The kick out to Bane. Bitadze setting a screen for Bane. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Wizards. Johnson outside. Outside, George. Sarr with a screen on Carter. And George, here we go.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And he makes the first.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Kispert. Orlando also making some changes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Anthony Black.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
The shot's good from Carter.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Bane. Pass to Carrington, to the inside. Here's Sarr, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Sarr. And so he hits both. Magic leading by 14. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
So it's Washington now after the Magic pick up 2. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Stolen by McCollum. 4-on-3 break. Here's Carrington. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
Now, here's Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Suggs finds Banchero. The kick out to Bane. Just 2 to shoot. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Now here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
At the line for the Wizards, C.J. McCollum, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he's good on the second. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And here's Banchero. Here's the shot. McCollum there for the rebound. Wizards trail by 13. Now Middleton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Magic leading by 13. Suggs outside. Here's Carter. Now Wagner shoots the three. Not gonna go.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And good that time.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Wagner against Middleton.
2 minutes.
Wagner on the wing.
2 minutes.
Outside, Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the three. The shot is off.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Saar. Oh, what a play inside.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket. .137 left in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 11. McCollum against Suggs. Now Banchero. Carter outside. Here's Bane. Got it to go off the glass.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 13. It's a 13-point game. Now McCollum. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. Well, Orlando shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Orlando.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Franz Wagner.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
McCollum there for the rebound.
Yeah, easy call.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Wizards, C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.